of message is that to your team?
Well,
Play fake in an area that.
I think number one, it's a message. I mean, just to our team that we have much confidence in everything we do, and we're not going to shy away from taking shots early in the football game, and you have to be able to do that. I think from a defensive standpoint, it sends a little bit of message that okay, there's an opportunity there that we need to defend the ball just a little bit. And our guys, we just missed by about 6 inches on the whole play. So it was there. It was well executed. Just got to finish it with.
You never went back to that type of play after that. How did that open up the short stuff?
Well, what it does is it allows defenders obviously to be a little softer. Sometimes when you present the same offensive formation, they see it once. You might get them once, but they'll be all over it the next time. By formations, you can make those adjustments during the game, and it does open up your league stuff. And you have the ability now, because they are a little softer, to kind of look around.
I think Alex said his eyes just kind of lit up and saw the script.
Yeah, he did, and he was excited about the first play, and it also kind of settles you in the ball game. In fact, you can take a shot early and kind of get you a good throw.
DeMarcus Ware has his hands on the ground now. The first game, how did he look to you with that, and what kind of challenge was blocking that guy?
I'll tell you, he's a tremendous football player. We've seen him a lot in Philadelphia, and he had his hand in the dirt a lot there. There's some packages, and you got to know where number 94 is at all times. You just have to line up to the weak side and line up to the strong side. He'll stand up, put his hand in the ground. Tremendous football player. Give him the utmost respect, and it's well deserved. He's a football player.
Go ahead.
I saw a lot of Cyrus Gray on third down. Even in the first half, Jamal was fine. What do you see from him in that third down role? How's he doing that? How's he doing that?
Well, one, it gives a chance for Jamal to rest. Number one. The second thing is he did a great job through preseason in blitz pickup protection. He's a tough running back that's smart and knows protection really well. So it's again a chance for Jamal to rest and him to come in and help with the protection situation.
Was Niles with him blocking?
Niles right there with him, and Niles still growing with the offense and he's learning, and he'll be in there as well.
As you say, Doug, it's a chance to get Jamal some rest. But how difficult is it for you, one of your big play guys, taking him off the field in some big situations? Is that a tough thing to do?
It is. It is hard to pull your better players off the football field. But if he can rest for a play or two and give us good production in the fourth quarter or win it, late in the game, then we're going to continue to do that. And plus, it gives our young backs a chance to go in and get some valuable reps.
You didn't get too many short yardage or goal line type things the other day. I mean, how's that going to line up? Are you going to use Davis as your short yardage guy? Is it going to be Jamal? How are you going to?
It's week to week, and it's game plan by game plan. We have to do a better job in our short yardage situations. We had the one goal line run with Jamal early in the game from the 2-yard line, so that was very productive there. But we have to tighten up our short yardage. We've got to do better there, better at the point. We understand that. The guys understand that, and so it's a big. Stay on the football field and sustain drives, you got to convert those third points.
Is Anthony Sherman maybe more versatile of a player than you thought maybe when you first got him?
Yeah, you go back to training camp and we experimented with him kind of away from the box just a little bit and out in space. And he's got great hands. He's a good route runner. And if we continue to find ways to get him out in space and utilize him that way, we're going to do that. But he is a big part of this offense, and like I said, we're going to continue to work him.
Did you kind of know that about him when you first got him, or were you thinking he was just kind of a block?
You hear fullback and you think he's a big bruiser type guy, which you need on your football team. But when you study film and you see him run around, there's some athleticism there. He's got good hips, he can run, and he's got good hands. So ultimately, when you get him in your camp and you start experimenting with him, then you know exactly what you got.
What allowed their D to get a bunch of turnovers in their first game?
Well, it starts with the opponent. He's always preached tackle football, and Coach Marinelli, when they were in Chicago, they did the same thing in Chicago, and they're very good at it. They're very opportunistic, and it's something that we have to be very, very aware of. From the quarterback position, running back, anybody that touches the football, we got to be aware of that, and they do it very well.
The familiarity of being in the NFC East, seeing the Cowboys twice a year, how does that help with game planning this week?
It helps in the sense that we just know their personnel. It's a different D coordinator, so it's a different structure than what we've seen in years past. But understanding their personnel and how they play and how they, defend certain situations is very valuable to us as an offensive staff. And yet, we're new to them as well a little bit, so with a whole other set of challenges for them. So they're studying it just like we are, and we just got to make sure that the matchups are right.
Okay, guys? Thank you.
There's one more.